Welcome everybody to Delaware Speedway, final race of Season 6 of the Canadian Super Series. David Davison is on pole for tonight's race, alongside the 84 car. Alright, let's take you to trackside, and about to get the race command. Alright, here it is.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines firing up. We are ready to go. So, there are 5 drivers who can win the championship tonight. Jay Barker, with his 3rd victory of the season, pushes him up to first, gaining 3 positions, has a 13-point lead over KCT in the 47 car. Nick Hawley drops to 3rd, 22 points back. Colin Cropley is in 4th, 25 points back. Max Anderson, 5th, 26, and there's 6 drivers. Aaron Abel, 38 points back. He'll need to win tonight's race and have Jay Barker finish last to win it all. And the green flag is out. We're underway here at Delaware Speedway. David Davison in the 2, hanging on to the race lead. Orman moves up to 2nd. He'll lead lap number 1. Lightning Blaze in 3rd place, the 5th 61. Blazy Vitar going up to 4th. There's Michael Brown in the 52 on the inside. Alexander Rowe there in the 09 car, moving up as well. There's Cropley in the 80, 25 points back. Got some work to do tonight. Lot of work. 3 wide. Oh, Rowe gonna put the 84 on the wall, and they're scattering, and Jake Barker got turned around. Big pile up. Caution is out, racing it back to the line here. Davison in the 2. Got a 4/10 of a second lead. He'll easily take this caution flag. And there it is. Alright, yellow flag is out. Let's take a look at the replay. So let's take a look here. Battle for 6. They're only side by side, but Alexander Rowe in the 09, he slides up, doors the 84, puts him in the wall. He ends up spinning out 2, nearly tipping over. And because of that, you can see Jay Barker takes a hard hit to the inside wall. So they're all trying to check up and avoid the wreck. Pretty big hit. I saw the 98 come down pit road. Is that it for the 98? Let's ride on board here. Yeah, they see the wreck. Jay Barker goes low. Not much of a choice there for the 98 and the others. It's just not clear. He was in the middle line. Probably the worst place to be to avoid a wreck. There's the 18 of Brian Rodriguez, finishing 2nd in New Hampshire, nearly getting the win. He gets caught up in it. Looks like he got rear-ended by Chris Sang in the 19. Or, no, not by the 19. But let's see. The 17 of Josh King. Look at Holiday and Casey on the outside, just squeezing by. Literally just hugging the wall just to get by that. So huge championship implications for Jay Barker. As the first caution is out, we'll take you back to the restart. Lights are out, getting ready to go green, and Jay Barker is out of the race. So he'll finish last, scoring only 17 points. That's the least amount. Well, it's 1 point per position anyway. So as we're back on our way, Nathan Orr with a great restart to the inside. His 51 car, they found some late season speed, although they haven't gotten out of last place yet. Still, the 51, they've improved big time. He'll take the lead away from Davis, and Davison way too high up against the wall, hits the wall hard. Blazy Vitar 2nd. Now here comes Colin Cropley for 3rd place. Lightning Blaze is on pit road. Fuel leak for the 64 car. After having that nasty crash in the last lap in New Hampshire. Was running well tonight as well. But now more issues for them. Oaks in the 7 car in 4th place now. Looks like it's going to be a top 10 points finish for him, as long as he keeps it clean tonight. The 09 of Rowe with damage, but he's still in the top 10. Yellow flag came out, slid across the line right before the caution, so I was able to keep his spot. Still fast too. Here's Fisher in the 8. A rough one for the veteran. 16th in the point standings. Had that close one at Saskatoon. Yes, still kind of tricky to say. I don't know why. Well, sort of. So driver Aaron Abel in the 3, who has to win this race basically to get the championship. There's a 47. Way back here in 18th. Hits the wall. Not good. There's Aaron Abel in the 3 car in 17th place. It's a long shot. He's way back here, but there's still plenty of time left. There's Max Anderson. There's Nick Holiday, 14th, 15th. I mean, Jay Barker will still win the championship. Where they're running, he would still win it, because, yeah, this is not good. Nick Holiday in the 74 led the points for several races, because he's now hunting down Michael Brown, and Nick Wilcox going to pick up another 2 positions. He is 22 points back. He'll need to finish pretty high tonight. There's Anderson in the 92. Oh, Michael Brown in the wall, and around he goes. Oh, and Abel gets it. Dylan Wells nearly flips him over. Caution flag waves. Racing it back to the line, Nathan Norman with the big lead here. Will take the checkered flag, the yellow flag. Alright, caution is out. Let's take a look at the replay. So here it is, Max Anderson. There's Michael Brown. He goes up to the top, bounces off the wall. Max Anderson bounces off of him, gets turned around. Christopher Abel got a piece, and then Aaron Abel and Dylan Wells make big contact, nearly flipping over to 92 of Anderson. Big damage to the 20 car of Max Anderson, Dylan Wells, and the 20. We ride on board with him. Yeah, he almost had to avoid it. He was just trying to pick a lane. He ends up getting in right in the door of Anderson. And Aaron Abel in the 3. So that's 2 contenders right there that just got taken out. Big damage to the 3. Still a chance, but yeah. I gotta do can't give up now. There's still a chance, right? So our second yellow of the night. Another crash on the front straightaway. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Lights are out. Getting ready to go green. Anderson's a lap down. The 64, I believe, has not returned to the racetrack. Still out there. So 21 cars on the lead lap. Abel and Wells able to get their cars repaired. And there's Max Anderson on the inside. This should be an interesting restart. Here we go. Green flag is waving. We're back underway. Foreman is clear. There's Cropley in the 80. Alright, forgot about Cropley. He's the only one in the top 5, the contenders. 25 points back. Quite a bit. We'll need to win tonight's race. 3 wide. David Davison with a big move to the inside. Lap traffic, or the 1 lap car in the way on the outside groove. Not what Cropley wants here. Severely held back. Okay, he's got the opening now. Anderson gives it to him. Alright, that's good. That's good on Anderson to let him go. Here goes Chris Sang. Oh, watch the 21. Roberto Crown Jr. leaning against each other. Oh, Cropley in the wall. Oh, and these two still can't get off. They're going to carry it all the way down into turn 1. Up the racetrack they go, in the wall, and almost climbs over it. Both cars able to save it. And there's Nick Holiday in 11th. Well, not 11th anymore. Just picked up 2 free positions. Side by side here. Here's the 8 and the 7. Orman with a 7/10 of a second lead once again. Nick Holiday in 9th place right now. 9th. Need to finish a little higher than that. Yeah, Jay Barker with this with that victory. These guys have to work a little harder tonight to win this championship. And the caution flag waves once again. Oh, Oaks in the wall, but no wreck. And the 47 we see is on pit road with heavy damage. There goes another. There goes another. Orman the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. So the 47 wasn't having a good night tonight. But second in points entering this race. Anything can happen. Hodak bounced off the wall. And he ends up getting forced across the nose with a 3. Hard impact. Light's still green though. That wasn't the caution, but still want to take a look at what happened here. That's right on board with the 3 of Abel with no front end. So still got a chance to win this thing. Who knows, could go in overtime. So what was the cause of the caution? Probably just a spinner or something, because I don't see anyone else with heavy damage. Somewhere around here, probably further back. They're more bunched up back here. Who is it? Light's still green. Let's do a little fast forwarding. Yep, there we go. Chris Sang. Oh, Chris Sang, Nick Wilcox. Yep, Sang and Roberto Crown Jr. nearly flipped over into turn 1 the last lap. This time Chris Sang, he fully wrecks, bounced off the wall across the nose of Wilcox, bringing out the third caution of the night. No, fourth caution. Should be. I already lost count. Alright, let's take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Past the halfway point. Basically 3 cars out of the race. 24 laps down. Yeah, pretty much counter out. Here we go. Anderson again on the inside. Green flag is waving. We're back on our way. Orman doesn't get off to a good restart. Well, it could be deliberate, Although Anderson is there in the middle, Fisher. Anderson almost had a chance, but that allowed Fisher to sneak by and take second. There's Davison now trying to get third as he's trying to get that. Oh, 84 in the wall, right across, collects the 80 and the 74. Another crash. Yellow. And Nathan Orman in the 51 will again take the caution. And we'll take a look at the replay. So, Lazy Vitar up the racetrack, hit the wall, bounce right off, takes the 84 car out. Again, the 84 gets wrecked on the inside, and he just happens to get the 80 and the 74 of Holiday. Christopher Abel in the 06 as well. Cropley goes around, losing a lot of spots. Just so happened to take out the 2 biggest contenders. Right on board with Abel here. Yeah, the racing gods really favoring Jay Barker. They want him to get 2 in a row, even with the last place finish. So another run on the front. We'll take you back to the restart, and Aaron Abel gets into Christopher Abel, putting even more damage to the race car. Should be okay though, just limp it across the line. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green here. So Colin Cropley, Michael Brown is up in smoke. Does say tire as well, so he has 2 problems. So I was able to say Colin Cropley, his whole front end is done. 20 laps to go. Well, 19 to get the green flag, and Cropley was in a good position. Holiday, they're both in the top 10. As the pace car pulls in. That's pretty much everybody, almost, who have wrecked. We're back underway. Poor restart for the 8. Orban gets away from Anderson quickly again. Davis in the second. Alexander Rowe there on the inside. 3 wide possibly. He's got the inside. Anderson. He hangs on. Rowe in the 09 for second place. Who's involved in that first caution? Right now for second. I think we're on a caution again, and we are. Oh, the 7 Dorsey 8 car. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So once again, it's the 06. Up into the wall he goes. Collects Aaron Abel. 2 Abels again, and Chris Sang. Big hit for the 06, and Aaron Abel nearly goes up and over. but got saved. Another one with guys at the back of the pack. Gets him in the door, gets him twice. That's the second one, that almost flipped him over. Alright, let's take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. 21, or wait, no, the lights are not out. Okay, I thought that was the restart for a second. But the lights should come out now. Or come off now. There it is. So almost 10 laps to go. Anderson will start on the inside again. So Cropley's in 16th place. Obviously not enough for the championship. Yeah, he was there, got caught up in that wreck. Still potential overtime finish. The way they've been racing tonight, it could happen. We've only had one overtime finish this season. Here we go, pace car is in. And the green flag is out. We're back underway. Orman Anderson is his new best friend. He's helping all those guys getting boxed in. Lets him get away with a big lead. Davison back to second. The 09 trying to get to the bottom, but Oaks is there. Just stuck his nose in time. Anderson in the wall again, but no crash. So, man, a 64 to just get out of the way. Oh, and the 21. Nearly upside down again in that wall. Caution is out. Oh, less than 10 to go. No slow car to get in the way this time with the leaders. Let's take a look at the replay. This time there's a wreck involving Max Anderson, Roberto Crown Jr., 21. He went 3 wide. Got in the blaze. Civitar goes up the racetrack, and look at that thing. This time right on his side. Yeah, that wall is dangerous. A lot of cars go up in the air like that. I don't know why. Maybe because of its shape. Yeah, they look more like the concrete barriers you see on the road. Yeah, man, at 21, Roberto Crown Jr. hitting that wall again. Had it the incident earlier with Chris Sang, and this time he fully wrecks and nearly goes up and over. That was a tough one for the 21. The only Impala out there was having a good run. Had a pretty clean car compared to the others. It pretty much takes him out of the race. Alright, so we'll take you back to the restart. Okay, 5 to go when they take the green flag here. So, David Davison into 2 has a chance to pounce. Nathan Norman having a good race tonight. Yeah, I don't know how this 51 found so much speed and momentum near the end of the season. If only they found it a little earlier. They're just trying to get out of last place and score a victory. David Davison, he's second last. He's 23rd, and he is second. Right now, here we go. 5 to go and they take the green flag. We're back underway. A great launch for the 51 of Orman. But he's not going to get that big lead compared to if he had the Anderson on his inside. Stephen Oaks drifts up the racetrack. Opens the door for the 09. Three wide here almost. Here comes the 8. The 06 coming off pit road. Here's Nick Holiday. Here's Cropley. Look at him. He's just pushing as hard as he can. He's almost in the top 10 with a banged up race car. A severely banged up race car. In 12th place, rides Josh King up the racetrack a bit. Oh, what are you doing? 21, 3 wide. Here's Holiday. He's not giving up either. They need an overtime finish. 2 laps to go to have any chance. Might not happen here. Davison, 4/10 back, doing everything he can. But they're coming to the white. White flag is out. No overtime tonight. Nathan Orman in the 51, having a rough season all season long. Recently just got his first top 5. And tonight he's going to get his first win of the season. Checkered flag is out. Nathan Orman wins at Delaware. And coming to the line. Oh, and they're wrecking big. Who just wrecked at the end there? The 18 and the 17. And Nathan Norman takes the checker flag. Caution came out 1 lap too short for those guys. We'll take a look at the full race results first. So Nathan Norman the winner tonight. David Davison second. Fisher third. Rowe fourth. Hodak fifth. Blaise Batar sixth. Stephen Oakes 7th, Russell Bradley 8th, Nick Wilcox 9th, and Nick Holiday 10th. So that is 8th top 10 of the season. That would be the record for this season. And you can see the rest of the race results in a pretty wild one. There's Jay Barker, who finished last, but I believe he is your champion once again. 2 in a row for Jay Barker, but yeah, pretty much no. 22 points, 24th versus 10th. Not enough, but a hard-fought battle by Holiday and Cropley. They had such badly damaged race cars, and they still fought right to the end. Still managed to battle for a top 10 finish. Nick Holiday got it. Cropley was 2 spots short. But let's take a look at that wreck there at the end. So here you have it. Nick Holiday in the 74. He was just going at it. 3 wide passing. Coming off turn 2, battling the 84 and the 18. Nick Holiday, we know that he's led the points for the longest, and he just recently lost it. They're going 3 wide. He's so aggressive. We saw him aggressive. He takes up the 84 car again. That's the second time. Did it at New Hampshire. All 3 cars smacked the wall. Rodriguez across the nose of Cropley, kicks out Josh King, and Cropley just squeezed him by to get 12th there at the end. Imagine this was the fight for a championship. The end, coming to the end, that would be insane. That would be insane if the gap wasn't so big. Cropley's just pushing. He's just pushing and shoving his way through. He's not going to care. Fighting for every position there in the last lap, and it was a hard-fought battle. And Wilcox, I believe, he beat Holiday for 9th place. At least that was him for the position, but yeah, that would have stung so hard if Holiday needed that 9th place finish, but we know he didn't. Did not need that extra point. Still crazy battle for them. The race dominated by Orban, but with help from Anderson. But yeah, there you have it. Season 12, or season race 12 complete. Season 6 complete. Jay Barker, I believe, gotta be your champion, but probably by a couple points. Let's take you to victory lane. Nathan Norman, the winner tonight. So here you have it, the official point standings after race number 12. Jay Barker is your champion. 2 straight championships in a row for Jay Barker. This time with 3 victories, not 0. So definitely deserve this one tonight, or this championship tonight. 3 wins, 5 top 5, 6 top 10s, a 12.0 average finish. Wins the championship by 8 points over Nick Holiday. Yeah, that wasn't close there for Holiday. You know, he's still pushing hard. He didn't have to, but he still showed that he was still gonna fight to the end. That's a tough one for Nick Holiday. He had the better, not the better average finish, but 10.17 with only 1 victory, 4 top 5s, 8 top 10s, and well, the 9th place finish would have gotten him 400 points, but he has 399. Casey in the 47 team, they're a rookie. They have met the higher. I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, just an overall great season for them. They're a rookie. They got a win too, and finished 3rd and was in contention for a championship. But they weren't really a contender tonight at Delaware. They ran at the back, started at the back, set at the back, got caught up in a crash. But still, what a season for the 47 team in his first season. Colin Cropley, he still managed to finish 4th in the points still, so still a top 5 finish for him with a victory, 3 top 5s, 5 top 10s, 10.58 average finish. And 394 points scored there. And Max Anderson also managed to stay in 5th place, getting a top 5 points finish with 2 victories, 3 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. And 3 drivers right there all had 3 top 5s and 5 top 10s. 12.33 average finish, so that did sting him a little bit. So Anderson, despite with those 2 wins, wasn't a big factor there. And of course got caught up in a crash as well. Put him out. Trapped him a lap down too. Mitchell Hodak gained an extra spot with no victories though. Highest finishing driver without a victory. But they got 1 spot, 4 top 5s and 5 top 10 or 6 top 10s. Stephen Oakes gained another 2, also with no wins, with only 2 top 5s, but 7 top 10s. A 10.67 average finish. Hodak had the best average finish, 9.92. The only one with a single digit. And Aaron Abel in the 3 team, yeah, it was a rough night for them. They had to win tonight's race to win that championship for sure. 38 points back. They had to do it. But yeah, it wasn't just could not get up there. It's just a tough race for them. Brian Rodriguez dropped a spot, still finished 9th in points with no victories. Nick Wilcox stayed in 10th place, also no victories. And Dylan Wells remained 11th with no wins as well. Fisher gained 4 positions, getting 12th place. So it kind of got that lower mid-pack area. So still 12th place, a decent run for them, but a few ups and downs for the veteran. Chris Sang finishing 13th, winning 1 race, and his 1 race also is only top 5 that season. Christopher Abel in the 06, finishing 14th, no change. That 06 car was just all over the place this season. Checa Lighting Blaze, past 2 races been rough, had that big crash in New Hampshire flipping over, and it had a fuel system, never got it fixed, finishing 23rd, and then lost 3 positions because of that, finishing 15th in points. Roberto Crown Jr. lost a position there, was having a good run. He's the only driver without a top 5 finish, finishing 16th. Blazy Vitar 17th, gaining a spot. Alexander Rowe still managed to contend for that win there at the end. Got caught in that crash, but that damage did not slow him down at all. But an 18th place points finish, definitely a season to forget. Russell Bradley, another rookie who managed to win a race, but just could not keep up the momentum. 19th place points finish. At least he got himself a win, so there's that as well. Michael Brown just dropped like a rock, finishing 20th in the points, losing 3. Yeah, during the halfway point, he was up there, the top 5, top 10 in the points. He got hit by the halfway point curse. The 84, another rookie there, got wrecked twice by the 74. 2 races in a row by the 74. Although I think this time wasn't deliberate. David Davison gained a spot there at the end, finishing 2nd. Rough season for them. Nathan Orman, and I got the win at the end at least. 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s. Did not finish last, so there's that as well. Josh King in the 17. He had 4 top 5s and 4 top 10s. But super inconsistent. 14.75 average finish for him. So the bottom 2, both getting 3 and 4 and 4 when it comes to 5s and 10s. And yeah, so Roberto Crown Jr. left out without a top 5 this season, but still managed to finish ahead of several other drivers who did. So here's the full statistics. As you know, overtime finishes are one and only overtime finish of the season. Does mess things up with the miles, but no one really pays attention to that. Points breakdown and all that good stuff. But here's the more important stuff. The top 5 starts. That's alphabetical order because everyone is full-time, no part-time drivers. Jay Barker wins the award for most wins, of course, with 3. Max Anderson with 2. Abel, Casey, Sang, and the rest with 1. Top 5s goes to Jay Barker with 5. Josh King, Mitchell Hodak, and Nick Holiday with 4. And Brian Rodriguez with 3, as well as the rest with 3. Top 10s is by Nick Holiday with 8. Abel and Oakes with 7. Rodriguez and Barker with 6. And the most poles, as you know, that does mess things up because of the overtime as well. Laps 2, that's kind of messed up, but laps led should not. And Max Anderson led the most laps with 69 points. Nice. Nathan Norman with 54, Jake Barker with 53, and Stephen Oakes with 38, and Rodriguez with 37. Most miles, same thing. So general statistics, the fastest ever was at Toronto Lakeshore Speedway. Chris Sang was the winner of that race. Slowest ever was the Autodrome Chaudière. Max Anderson was the winner of that race. Biggest margin was at the worst race of the season was at Circuit ISCR, 2.6 margin, and New Hampshire was the closest. There at the end, we saw with Barker and Rodriguez, 0.05 of a second there. Riverside was the fastest pole at Stephen Oaks, and the slowest pole was at Toronto Indy or Toronto Exhibition. And the most lead change was at Auto Clearing or Saskatoon, as well as the most leaders with 4, lead change with 8. And the most yellow was at Autodrome Chaudière with 9. And the most cars running was at Circuit ISCR with all the cars running. And the most DNFs was at Auto Clearing or Saskatoon, Sutherland, Wine Group, whatever. 4 different names, 4 ways you could name that racetrack. But anyways, that is it for Season 6 of the Coca-Cola Canadian Super Series. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next series.